So hi, warm welcome to you. I haven't done this in a long time, but the summer is over and I'm getting back to work. So we're on number 3 here from the EP, the Progressive Etudes from Tafnel et Gobert. And this etude is titled for the index finger of the right hand. Now, the 1-and-1 combination, which Tafnel and Gobert are referring to, closes a certain key. It's not really a key itself. Of course, it's a key. It's the F key. Yeah, you close that in order to that the F comes out of here. But you also close it in order to push this key to close the B flat key, so that B flat comes out of this hole. So you see this key is open. That is to say, the hole is open. Now I'm closing the hole, but I'm doing that with my F finger. So, having said that, that's not how I play this etude. Instead, I use what's called the double B flat key, and that's the thing that's here on the thumb. Now, on the thumb, there are 2 keys. There's the simple B key. I always call that an H key because I'm used to speaking German. And this is the double B flat key, what I call the B key, the double B key. It's a B flat in English. So H, B natural, and B flat. And what this B flat key does is it also closes this key. So this is really a lever that closes this key so that the hole is closed, so that we get, if we finger the B natural and use this key, then it closes this key, closes the hole, and we get B flat. I think you can see that. The thing is, when do you use it and when do you not use it? Yeah. So usually speaking, it's easiest to use this key to change from B flat to B natural, B flat, B natural, when the thumb is in the air. So by, for example, when you play C, or you play D flat or C sharp, then it's easy. Then the thumb is in the air and you can come back down on one key or the other. But that's not always possible. So usually speaking, if the right hand has something to do, this usually means that the left hand doesn't have much to do. And if the right hand is moving around, can you see this? I can move my thumb back and forth without any problem. Of course, I keep my thumb in the middle of both keys so that I can easily get off the B flat key, the double key. Doop, doop. So we're going to call that the thumb B flat key. So let's see what I have here. In order to notate this, now I'm going to say something very stupid. In order to do this, you need a pencil. What do you need a pencil for? In order to indicate really clearly in the music exactly where you're going to change your thumb to the one key or the other. Now, there are a lot of people out there who don't like using a pencil and writing in their music. But, the music is something you purchased, or at least somehow have a copy of magically. So anything that helps you play the music better, you should write it legibly in your music. Of course, in pencil, because occasionally you want to remove it. Now, I knew I sat next to somebody in a master class, many years ago. She was from Japan, and, well, she spoke some English, so it was okay. But you're not supposed to speak in the master class, but we did anyway. Anyway, I noticed in the Poulenc Sonata, which we were working on because there was a person up there playing the Poulenc Sonata, and Mr. Baker was commenting, and I asked her, she has many different colors of pencil that she used. If she would explain this to me, what are the colors for? She said, well, blue is for Rampal. When I was with Rampal, that's what he explained. And red was for Blaisdell, and she went through a number of Japanese teachers who I didn't know, and they all had their different colored pencils, and Mr. Baker's pencil was graphite color, so what we call normal pencil. So, and I asked her, well, what do you use when you play? She said, I have, I have other music that I use when I play. And she was only writing in the piano part anyway. So I thought that was very interesting. But at any event, using a pencil is of utmost importance. I once showed a friend of mine who had just gotten a whole stack of music from the new orchestra that he was playing in. He was really upset that there were things in there that he couldn't sight read. Yeah, like the Bartok Concerto for Piccolo, which he had to play like next week. A very difficult and beautiful piece, and with Piccolo solo that, you could pull your hair out. Anyway, I showed him, after noticing that a stack of music stands were in the corner, broken, that I walked into his house. He was holding a music stand, and he wanted to throw it at the where the other music stands were, all broken and mangled. I stopped him and I showed him how to use a pencil, and explained that if you break a pencil, this isn't bad at all, because then you have two pencils. So that's not really true. If you break a pencil, you have shattered pencils, and it's not really good, but it was funny anyway. So the question here is, how do you notate using the B flat, the thumb B flat? And I do it with the pencil, and the line from the T for T and then a flat, the line for the T goes exactly to the note where I'll be changing my finger. So I go down, I write my T, and then either I write a flat sign or a natural sign. Natural sign, of course, if I'm going from the B flat key to the natural key, to the simple key. So that's how I notate it. It's important to be legible and to do this exactly, precisely. And if you change your mind, well, there's always an eraser. So erase it cleanly and completely, so that you don't confuse yourself the next time. Yeah, I forgot to mention that you can also change your fingering when the thumb is in the air by the high G, the G3. Then the thumb is in the air also. Let's see, what else did I write? Oh yeah, I said you on the, oh, look at that. So on the line, on this line is where I put my thumb so that I can come off it when I'm not using it. Okay, so that's the story with the B flat key. So I'll talk, the next thing is about appoggiatura, what we call a Vorhalt, or yeah, I forgot. So, see you soon.